Good evening, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. It is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 9:22 p.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Understanding next generation electronic devices, smallest atomic displacements ever. Science Daily, September 3rd, 2011. An international team of scientists has developed a novel X-ray technique for imaging atomic displacements and materials with unprecedented accuracy. They have applied their technique to determine how a recently discovered class of exotic materials, multiferroics, can be simultaneously both magnetically and electrically ordered. Multiferroics are also candidate materials for new classes of electronic devices. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. It is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 4:07 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Human-shaped stone axes 1.8 million years ago. Advanced tool-making methods pushed back in time. Science Daily, September 1st, 2011. A new study suggests that Homo erectus, a precursor to modern humans, was using advanced tool-making methods in East Africa 1.8 million years ago, at least 300,000 years earlier than previously thought. The study recently published in Nature raises new questions about where these tall and slender early humans originated and how they developed sophisticated tool-making technology. And good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. This is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 4:08 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Word association study matches brain scans with complex thought. Science Daily, September 1st, 2011. In an effort to understand what happens in the brain when a person reads or considers such abstract ideas as love or justice, Princeton researchers have for the first time matched images of brain activity with categories of words related to the concepts a person is thinking about. The results could lead to a better understanding of how people consider meaning and context when reading or thinking. And good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. It is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 4:10 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. NASA Condre finds nearest pair of supermassive black holes. Science Daily, September 1st, 2011. Astronomers using NASA Condre X-ray Observatory discovered the first pair of supermassive black holes in a spiral galaxy, similar to the Milky Way, approximately 160 million light-years from Earth. The pair is the nearest known such phenomenon. The black holes are located near the center of the spiral galaxy NGC 3393, separated by the only 490 light-years. The black holes are likely the remnant of a merger of two galaxies of unequal mass a billion or more years ago. N. Good evening, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. This is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 9:23 p.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Manipulating plants' circadian clock may make all-season crops possible. Science Daily, September 3rd, 2011. Yale University researchers have identified a key genetic gear that keeps the circadian clock of plants ticking, a finding that could have broad implications for global architecture. And good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. It is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 4:12 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. From a flat mirror, designer light bizarre optical phenomenon defies laws of reflection and refraction. Science Daily, September 1st, 2011. Exploiting a novel technique called phase discontinuity, researchers at the Harvard School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, SEAS, have induced light rays to behave in a way that defies the centuries-old laws of reflection and refraction. The discovery published this week in Science has led to a reformulation of a mathematical law that predict the path of a ray of light bouncing off a surface or traveling from one medium into another, for example, from air into glass. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. This is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 4:37 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Glowing, blinking bacteria reveal how cells synchronize biological clocks. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. Biologists have long known that organisms from bacteria to humans use the 24-hour cycle of light and darkness to set their biological clocks. But exactly how these clocks are synchronized at the molecular level to perform the interactions within a population of cells that depend on the precise timing of circadian rhythms is less well understood. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will CBMD, PhD. This is Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 7:11 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Hubble movies reveal solar system-sized traffic jams, giant jets spewing from newborn stars revealed in telescope images. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. When it comes to big-budget action movies, Rice University astronomer Patrick Hartigan prefers Hubble to Hollywood. Using Hubble Space Telescope images collected over 14 years, Hartigan has created time-lapse movies that offer astronomers their first glimpse of the dynamic behavior of stellar jets, huge torrents of gas and particles that spew from the poles of newborn stars. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will, CBMD, PhD. This Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 7:12 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Biological computer destroys cancer cell diagnostic network incorporated into human cells. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. Researchers led by ETH professor, MIT professor, successfully incorporated a diagnostic biological computer network in human cells. This network recognizes certain cancer cells using logical combinations of 5 cancer-specific molecular factors, triggering cancer cell destruction. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will, CBMD, PhD. This Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 7:13 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Woolly rhino fossil discovery in Tibet provides important clues to evolution of Ice Age giants. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. A new paper published in the Journal of Science reveals the discovery of the primitive woolly rhino fossil in the Himalayas, which suggests some giant mammals first evolved in present-day Tibet before the beginning of the Ice Age. The extinction of Ice Age giants such as woolly mammoths and rhinos, giant sloths, and saber-toothed cats has been widely studied, but much less is known about where these giants came from and how they acquired their adaptations for living in a cold environment. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will, CBMD, PhD. This Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 7:16 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Up from the depths, how bacteria capture carbon in the twilight zone. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. Understanding the flow of processing of carbon in the world's ocean, which covers 70% of Earth's surface, is central to understanding global climate cycles. With many questions remaining unanswered, between 200 and 1,000 meters below the ocean surface exists a twilight zone where insufficient sunlight penetrates for microorganisms to perform photosynthesis. Despite this, it is known that microbes resident at these depths capture carbon dioxide that they then use to form cellular structures and carry out necessary metabolic reactions so that they can survive and reproduce. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will, CBMD, PhD. This Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 7:17 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. New treatments for baldness. Scientists find stem cells that tell hair it is time to grow. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. Yale researchers have discovered the source of signals that trigger hair growth, an insight that may lead to new treatments for baldness. The research identified stem cells within the skin's fatty layer and showed that molecular signals from these cells were necessary to spur hair growth in mice, according to the research published in the September 2nd issue of the Journal of Cell. N. Good morning, this is Dr. Will, CBMD, PhD. This Saturday, September 3rd, 2011, 8:38 a.m. Eastern Time. Quick note. Physicists demonstrate quantum integrated circuit that implements quantum von Neumann architecture. Science Daily, September 2nd, 2011. A new paradigm in quantum information processing has been demonstrated by physicists at UC Santa Barbara. Their results are published online in the Journal of Science. The UCSB physicists have developed a quantum integrated circuit that implements the quantum von Neumann architecture. In this architecture, a long-lived quantum random access memory can be programmed using a quantum central processing unit, all constructed on a single chip, providing the key components for a quantum version of classical computing. And